the we that we bring you is found within the far reaches of a supposed sense of reality. We have found our way through because of the requests, because of the asking and the desires to be heard. We will tell you that you will find yourself more open to this and other energies. You will find more to question and more to understand. So large is each concept that you find it difficult to wrap your conscious mind around the concept. And these are the limits you have put upon yourself, that you want to wrap your mind around the concept and lasso it and bring it into your reality and play with it within the intellectual mind. But this limits you in ways untold and unknown. You may untie this lasso, remove the barriers and the limitations that you have upon each and every concept. Unblock yourself from these limitations and find yourself within a fluid mass of consciousness, that you find yourself within this concept that moves about you in an organic fashion, that comes upon you and through you and becomes part of you. You are assuming these parts. You are assuming this concept. You are, of course, and your physical reality, doing these same action. You are taking your experience and that you find between your interactions and taking that energy and assuming it. You're bringing it into yourself because the nature of that energy is fluid. It reaches your physical body and it cannot be hindered. It influences and the reactions within your own self blend with this energy, and you become quite different in each and every moment. You are not being assaulted by this energy. You are interacting within it. And within this interaction, within this exchange of energy, you are finding the symbolism in your reality, in your experiences. You are finding that symbolism. You are developing within your whole self, within your psyche, the non-physical part of you that is found within the matrix, the grid of consciousness. You are finding your own development. And your own state of supposed excess does not limit you. It breeds a curiosity and subsequent knowledge. You ask who we are, and as you sit and spin within your state of trance, you are both conscious and unconscious. You are caught within the light of your being. Who we are is part of you, but also greater in many terms that you have previously known. You have asked, responded to the questions of the others, and have asked who we are. The questions that were unasked externally, that were not voiced, but were still questioned, is what are we? We are this state of light. We are the nature of consciousness that exists within all, that exists within all experience. All physical and non-physical reality. And every probability and other life found on other planes in other systems. We are that which is old and that which is new. We exist before the beginning, after the end, within all beginnings, and within all ends. We are quite dissimilar to your current understandings. Your conceptual knowledge is not able to contemplate what you consider the far reaches, the great expanse that is unknown within all of consciousness, that holds within the loving arms of the knowing. Your being in the nature of who you really are. We are the voice of many speakers throughout the history of your reality. We have spoken many times through others. We've been given many names. You may label us as needed. However, we will remain nameless, labelless, and undefined. Now that you know that we are here, now that we have defined the connection, that we have found our way to your portal, you may access us anytime you wish. Our answers to your questions may not be what you expect, for we lie outside those boundaries of your expectations. We respond to the smallest desire within you to find your connections to the greater sense of yourself. And in that question, in that desire, we respond with the knowing and the pure joy of our being. And we find it very pleasant and joyous to be here within this space. This space that you prepared. With many voices we tell you to enjoy. This state of being. Enjoy the very nature of yourself that you have opened yourself to. The others that surround you, those that you touch, those that you hold within great regard, they will each develop in their own right the creative power and the open channels that each of them desires. You will find that each of them complements the other. And you within this very group will find your place. Each of you will find your voice in your own right within this physical realm. And the bonds that you have built and are building at the moment between and betwixt your personalities will not be broken. These bonds have existed beyond the very nature of your physical existence. They have existed within all of consciousness. These bonds that appear to be new also appear to be quite old in your terms. You each have the knowledge of your connections with the other. You each have found in your expression and your receptive state. Your connections within all of humanity. And what you would call the everlasting nature of consciousness. We have seen this, and we have knowledge of this in the grandest sense. You are at a point on the continuum of your existence. Sparking a great light of consciousness. A light into all of existence that will forever change. The existence of all that is. It is not as though your spark has predicted all change. It is that your spark requires and demands the adaptation of all that is. And coming together as you are in bringing your light within that one point of consciousness. You have disrupted the very nature of all that is. And we appreciate that disruption so very much. Wield that power that you have found with your love and your joy. We have seen, and we have the knowledge that your group, this group of energy, these points of light that have come together at this point within your humanity and your complete existence, that you have come together, and although others will be included in the group, they will be attracted to you, and your group will forever grow. That these ones of you that have begun this process in your terms, that these will remain. And they remain because you are forever bound within this association. Because you choose to be bound within this group and toward the fulfillment of your desire. Understand that when you appear to be separating upon this plane of reality, within these limits of time and space, that you are not, in fact, separating. That you are tied together. With the bright and glistening cord of love, joy, and exploration. It is your desire and your curiosity in each of you that brings you to this point and ties you each together to the other. On many other planes of existence and other realms of experience, you dance around each other. Not fully comprehending your connections. But in this present moment, in this reality and this plane of existence, within this physical realm, you find yourself acknowledging these connections. You bring each of your other selves. You bring all of existence to you. And in doing this, you find greater fulfillment in each moment. You already know what we will say. You already know that our expression will be to urge you to let go in this process and let it happen. It's a natural process. It's a natural happening. It is existence. Folding and refolding itself into the fabric of joy. Jen has expressed to you many times that you are love and that you are a consciousness and that your energy cannot reside mainly within your physical form but does reach throughout all of the matrix of your reality. And they have hinted at this next expression. But we wish to lay this in your lap so that you understand more of yourself, because you are each ready to embark on a fuller expression of yourself. The fabric of joy that is created for you within your realm, created by your own energy, includes all experience. All of this symbolic experience that is found within your realm is folded within the fabric of joy. Each and every experience is found within that fabric. The life that you live is expressed in joy. And we leave you with this. We give you this knowledge with the knowing that you are ready to embrace it. Remember, you can call on us at will, that you will find us within the reaches of all that is. You will find our response. You will find the ability to reach for us. When focusing in our direction, focusing on this feeling, and we respectfully fade and disconnect.